It's absolutely disgusting out. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You know you're addicted when. Welcome back, everybody. What am I doing? This weather is just absolutely unbelievable. My only day off. Gotta get out when you gotta get out. So you've got your regulars, Robert Ferguson, Beach Pirate, D Almighty, with tons of followers. Everybody's wondering how they're doing it, how they're pulling out gold rings, silver rings, jewelry. They got the privilege of living near the beach, or being able to get to the beach at least, where us on the northern parts, we don't have such nice weather all the time. So hopefully I'm gonna show you a little bit of my strategies today, what I do to find myself gold and jewelry. We're going to a spot where I've done fairly well. Actually, my first trip there, I pulled out one silver ring, silver necklace, which I wear to this day, and a forever hammer, I believe they call it, a silver hammer. That was my first trip out there. And then my second trip out there, I pulled out a small little belly button ring. But today we're gonna do a little different. We're gonna search for gold. We're gonna just trash hunt, basically, is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna show you every target, give you a little bit of my basic strategies, where I search, what I search for, and the targets I go for, and how we dig them. Got to keep clean, stay tidy. Anyways, let's get there. Oh, the joys. I'm crazy. Doesn't even look good over here. It looks like it's sheer ice. Yeah, no. This is a no-go. I'll just destroy the turf. Alright guys, plan B. So a little change of plans. The other field was an ice rink. This one's a little raised up, so we're gonna give this one a shot. What we're gonna try is we're gonna run the side of that soccer field where the parents would sit. Probably go the other side. It is by the road. It's gonna be real trashy. We'll give that one a shot, then we'll walk the edges. There's a ball diamond in that corner there. We're gonna give that a try too. Maybe we'll go around the benches and where they lay their bags, and maybe where they do their warm-up throwing if we don't get too wet, unfortunately. But we'll be out digging. Never done well at this park, so hopefully today will be a different story. Let's try to stay dry. Let's get at her. Alright, so we're gonna run the Equinox today. I'm gonna run it in park 1. This is ground balancing at 1. Volume, I like to hear my tones. We'll run it up full. Threshold is going to be running at 6. I like to hear a small little hum. Accept rejects at -9, and recovery speeds at 5. So we're going to go ahead and try to dig 18, 19 and lower. And we'll go all the way down to about a steady 3. 2, 3. You can get small chains, gold chains at that range, so let's give her a shot. So we got a small target here, steady, within 2 or 3 VDI. I don't go by VDI, I go by tone, but for your purpose, dig her up. And that's how it goes. That was 10, 11, 12. Park 2 on the Equinox. Bottle cap. This one sounds a little bit deeper than I like it, but solid 14, 15. How could you not dig it? And there we go. Pull tab. Stay tidy. Let's see. Of course it would have been. Not too sure about this one. A little bit of a raspiness to her, but oh, there it is. There it is. Minus, minus, minus. Anyways, I think it's just a mixed target. I think that's the 8-9 right there. Let's give it a shot. All right. 8-9. What are ya? Huh. Junk. Junk. It's not all sunshine and lollipops. Let's keep going. It's a bit of change of strategy. Here's the ball diamond we'll check out. It was getting too murky. As you can see, I am filthy. I'm gonna head over to this field. There's a couple more kids' fields over here that are a little bit more raised up. Check around the bleachers, check around the fields. Give her a shot. Remember, I'm only showing you the low tones. So the reasoning behind why I'll only dig 19 and lower when searching for gold. I'll do specific trips. Just because if you're digging every signal, it gets real old digging trash. But it's the same thing when you're digging trash over and over again, except you're not digging as many holes. I'm kind of skipping the higher signals, trying to stick to the lower signals. For the most part, my strategy has worked out that way, so it's pretty good. I'll keep doing it as long as it's working out. Today, not so much, but you can't find gold every time out. Another good sounding 9, 10, a little bit on the lower range, but not getting all dirty. Well, that's the original target right there. Let's give her a shot. Missed her a little bit. I see her on the sidewall. Yep. That's the one. Let's keep going. Same old. So every time I re-dig something, I don't think I'm gonna post it, but I'm gonna keep going at the digging under 19, and hopefully we find something good. So I've done that strip 2 ways down, not much out of it. Went behind the soccer net and back up this way, 2 rows. Now I'm gonna do a couple rows down the center because they usually split this field in 2 when they have the kids playing. So we'll give that a shot. So for those of you who are new at the hobby, little tips and tricks. See a nice, beautiful manicured lawn here. It's wonderful. Don't just go ahead and just destroy the soil. Let me show you how to dig a half decent plug while keeping it clean and retrieving your target at the same time. So what I like to do is making sure all ends are connected. And we'll do a small, what we call horseshoe plug. Cutting around the circle while leaving this part still attached will lessen the chances of the patch or the plug actually dying. Now the main thing is if you're living close to the city, anywhere near the city, and you got scavengers like skunks and raccoons, what you got to keep in mind is even if the target is only about an inch and a half deep, dig about a 5-inch plug, just so that way it's a lot of weight for the squirrel, raccoon, skunk, whatever it may be. When they're trying to dig up for grubs and worms, they'll have a hard time pulling up a plug that's about 5 or 6 inches deep rather than a plug that's about only 2 inches deep. That's why I'll use a small shovel in parks. People don't like the looks of it, but unfortunately if you're using your hand digger, you make a bigger mess, and you're not digging deep enough plugs half the time for to prevent any scavengers from actually flipping them open and ruining your good work. Once you got it open, if you gotta remove dirt, try to lay your shovel. If you don't have anything to put it on top, try to get most dirt on top of your shovel so that way you can just scoop it back in. If not, get yourself a little what I like to use is my kids, they had a baby pad that you can change their diapers on the go. We don't use it anymore, but I tend to use it for my digging. I'll lay it right here, the dirt will go on top. Once done, the dirt goes back in, flip the plug, and just like that, you're staying tidy. No different. And it's like you were never there. That's the way it's done. And who says you can't find clad with the Equinox? Solid 15, 16. If you're digging gold, you can dig change. Money in the pocket. Well, I'm gonna call her. Found a couple dollars. Pays the gas. Nice to get the fresh air. The rain stopped. But didn't find a whole lot. That's not what it's all about, of course. Hopefully I was able to give you guys a couple tips and tricks. I'll go ahead and show you guys what my strategies brought me in 2019. The fruits of the labor. So before we get to that, this is all the trash. I go a little bit longer, but I got to pick up the kids. But if you want a quick hunt, you want to dig gold, that's what you got to do. Yeah, dig the low tones, and the low tones are a lot of the time trash. Onto the good stuff. A bit of a tag here. No clue what it is. Maybe a Z or an N. Maybe an N for no good today. Or Zold. Looking for Zold. And we got this old button. Probably off a sports bag of some sort. Nothing special. And I do have a dime in there somewhere. Forgot to put it out. But $2.12 in clad. Not bad. Those are just Zinkins. They're rigging up real low. Anyways, on to the good stuff. And here we have it. The fruits of our labor. A lot of beauties here. Like I said, if you make it a point to go out and dig the trash, dig the low tones, clean the parks, and be tidy while you're at it. You'll be rewarded in great ways. This is 2019's gold. It varies anything from 10K to 18K, and then of course your pure 999, I believe, or 22 karat at least gold coin that I found in the water. But that's what it's like when you're digging the trash. You get the gold. As always, everybody, thanks for watching. If you liked what you've seen, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. We're almost at 300. It'd be great to hit that mark. So, as always, stay tidy, everybody, and happy hunting.